proceed with caution.
You're fine. Do you have any healing? Oh, what is the point of you, Dorothea? You're not wrong. I'm a little annoyed of how invested I've become in his character. I don't want to care. I don't want to care. Okay, I'll do this. Get a crit. Just get a crit. She could have got that charm. He does. It's like he's got like, you know what it is? He has like anti-aura that's like so, it's like he has such negative aura that it somehow loops back around to positive aura. That's what it is. Because he's so like uncharismatic and like, but like it almost, his confidence like makes it loop back around to charming. It's it's kind of incredible, and as loath as I am to admit it, whoops, it's god damn it, I think I love him.
I think now is good.
All right, please don't miss. Yay! Perfect.
You're outclassed.
There's the fucking I knew there was gonna be goddamn reinforcements.
This is our chance.
These fucking cheaters. He's so douchey. He is like mega douche. It is wild how douchey he is. It's true. Also, that axe has veins, and I do not like that. It makes me very uncomfortable.
Is this power really mine?
Shockingly, that really does sum up his character. Like he honestly genuinely has the best of intentions. He's just such a douchey asshole and genuinely doesn't realize what a douchey asshole he is. But he genuinely, like, cause that's his thing, right? He's like a noble who's like, oh yes, I must protect the common folk because they can't protect themselves, and the nobles are above the common folk, and the common folk, and it's like, that's such a shitty mindset, but he genuinely does care about the common folk. Like, he actually thinks that, like, you know, he's gotta take care of the sheep, right, or whatever. And it's like, that's so douchey, but also there's like an earnestness to it that you can't like fully hate. Oh, antitoxin. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna grab her chest key. I'm gonna give this antitoxin to you. I'll put this back in the convoy. She doesn't need it. And we're good. I'm gonna... I think this is okay. As long as... Well, no, hold on. They can both hit... No, only one of them can hit. So as long as... Neither of them have the poison bow, so we're good. Cool. Yeah, exactly. But like, it doesn't matter how much someone explains to him that, like, no, like, you're not, you know, the common people, like, there's variety among the common folk, and, like, some of them are actually more capable than the nobility, and he's like, but it's the noble's duty to, it's like, okay, but, and it's, like, frustrating, but also you can't, this, yeah. I can't all the way. Yeah, it's, yeah, pretty much. Just gotta really lean into it. At a certain point, you just gotta accept it and, like, be like, all right. We just gotta work around your doofish nature, and we'll be alright. Also, I may have made a little boo-boo here. I did not realize that Felix was in range of these guys. But only one of them can hit. Okay, so he should be fine if I don't heal. So as long as you don't miss. Good. Correct.
I can't afford to lose.
That's okay, because you're not losing. So I'm gonna put Dorothy in the fire just because I feel like it. I didn't need to put her there. I wanted to put her there.
Too easy.
Nice dodge. Nice dodge. All that worrying was for naught. Alright. So now you're gonna go here and kick this guy's ass. Oh.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Punch this man in the face!
As expected.
Beat his fucking skull in! Finally, of you, it's Fire Emblem! Rip their fucking head off!
Seems I
Tear them limb from limb! My violence is rewarded with strength! Let's go! I knocked the charger out of my controller. With my rage. My violence is rewarded. Back in the fire with you, Dorothea.
What should I do?
Okay, this is the last guy. I mean, once I kill everybody, the map is over, so I want to make sure not to do that until I get this treasure. Oh, I wish. Oh, I wish. If only. So I'll take this guy out with ease. No more reinforcements. Dorothea, as your wartime commander, I command you to take march 7 steps forward. But that puts me in the lava. Did I fucking stutter? That is an order. Okay. Bye-bye. Nope. We need you positioned right there for this foreseeable future. Some of... turning into fucking Lord Farquaad. Some of you may die, but it is a sacrifice I am willing to make. You did! I'm so proud of you. Jack Horner. Jack, that I love how, like, I mean, this is not a original take in the slightest, but just how unapologetically evil he is. There's not a shred of decency in that villain, and I thoroughly enjoy that.
Oh, thanks.
Oh no, Marianne! No, you I care about getting hurt.
Appreciated.
Yeah, pretty much. Jiminy Cricket. Jiminy losing his shit over, like... that was probably one of my favorite parts of the movie. It was when the... I can't remember what his name actually was, but it wasn't Jiminy Cricket, but like it was clearly a Jiminy Cricket reference. But did they give him a name, or was he just like the Cricket, the talking Cricket, or whatever? I feel like he had a name. Anyways, the part where he starts screaming, and he's like, "You're an irredeemable monster!" And Jack was just like, "Whoa, what took you?" just fucking flicks him off. That movie's so good. He was, yo, 002, greetings, welcome to the Emblem of Fire. Shy about that. That's, I agree with you, but my point is I don't think they ever actually called him Jiminy, like, they didn't call him Jiminy Cricket or Jiminy. They, like, very specifically never, like, said his name. But, like, you're absolutely right. It was definitely Jiminy Cricket. Like, 100%. Also, I think we're okay. I just need to make sure nobody... as long as we don't win in this next turn, or nobody okay, we're good. Never mind.
Enemies in hiding? Here? They are really getting on my last nerve.
Let's think carefully.
Ingrid's like, I am 420% done with this. Nice try. Nice try. Filmed by the same people coming out this year. Oh yeah, what film? Like the same animation team or the writers, or both? 'Cause that I remember, like the animation in The Last Wish, that shit was really good. Team, nice. That's exciting. What's the movie? DreamWorks. Yeah, I knew that. I just couldn't remember the name. Boom.
Anywhere I can hide.
Cursin. Boom. Open that chest. Rested lance. Alright, now it's just a matter of winning the battle. Dorothea, please continue burning to death in the corner over here for the rest of our entertainment. That is your role here, Dorothea, is to entertain us. with your screams of pain.
I can still serve.
Interesting. Huh. I like it. That's yeah, that sounds like a interesting tale.
This is our chance.
I might look it up later. Probably, like, I'm sure I can find it. Just DreamWorks trailer. Do you know the name of the movie? What it be? Happy. Go ahead and try and spread the experience here. Oh, gotcha. My bad. Take your time. Chicken Handle 2. Forgotten Island.
Didn't give it your all.
Gotcha. I might check that out at some point.
You fought well.
I haven't really been like in a state of like watching new movies, so I probably won't like see it anytime soon. Maybe if it comes out on like some streaming platform. Yeah, keep burning, Dorothea. In fact, let me heal you. Let me use you to grind experience.
Oh, thank you.
So we got a while, fair enough. Yeah, I really haven't been watching many movies lately, just in general. I do remember there was one. That premise of like forgetting, kind of reminds me of a movie I watched with. Me and my girlfriend were watching. Like we went through a period where we were watching a bunch of like anime movies on like weekends, and there was one we watched was it was called Your Name, which it's an old one. Like I don't know how old, but like it's been out for a while. But it was the first time either of us had seen it, and it was really, really good. I loved that movie. It was such a good movie. 2016. Oh well, it might as well been back in fucking the dark ages then. 2016. It's like a lifetime ago. Also, I ran out of water, so now I'm drinking soda. Yeah, it was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Had overrated. I mean, it's like I haven't really watched a lot of like anime movies in general. Like most anime I watch is like, you know, not movies, it's like episodic shows. Weathering with You, that is on my list. I want to see that. I've heard good things about it. I really, really, really want to see Weathering with You. I 100% want to see it. That is like, if the next, I would say the next anime movie I watch is probably gonna be that one, because it looks really good. All right, 16, 14, 16. All right, Happy, take this, kill, and get a level up, please. DVD. Fair enough. I imagine there's not many movies you don't have on DVD. That's another, like when I was a younger, wow, I know how to talk.
I'm dangerous.
When I was younger, I lived with my dad, and they had like a bunch of DVDs. They had like a whole like shelf under the TV. They had like, it was like a whole. When I was a young warthog. That's not Pumbaa's. Whatever. Anyways, what is the word I'm looking for? TV stand? Entertainment stand? The wooden thing you put TVs on. It was a big one of those. Well, if it makes you feel better, I think his girlfriend was the one who actually like got all the DVDs, and it wasn't like a collection. It was just they had a lot of them. Just happened to, and I just remember like that was like one of my favorite things was when I wanted to watch a movie, I would just go and like look through, like I was at the library. I would go and look at the, like, it was like 3 shelves under the TV, and like even some off to the side. It was awesome. One of the few, well, I shouldn't say that. Like, I have a decent amount of like good memories from living there. I just happen to have a lot more bad ones, but I do have a decent amount of good ones. And that's one of them, is like how many DVDs there were. I remember this is actually really embarrassing because this movie sucks ass. I hate this movie now. But when I was younger and had a lot less, like my standards for quality were way lower. I wish I hadn't brought this up now because I'm really embarrassed about this. I loved the Cat in the Hat movie with Mike Myers, the live action one. I watched that movie all the time. Oh my god, that movie sucks ass! That movie's so shit! Why? And the last time I watched it was like, I think 10 years ago. But even then, like I was 20 and I was watching it and I was like, why the fuck did I like this? This movie sucks dick. The Grinch is also not good. Admittedly, I still like The Grinch with Jim Carrey. That one's good. The story is bad. Jim Carrey's Grinch carries it. Like it's not a good movie, but it is fun to watch. And like, I recognize that that's not, you know, it is not a good movie. Like, you know, using like several, like by most standards. The story, I think the story is the problem with The Grinch, because they added a bunch of bullshit to it that doesn't make any fucking, it's just dumb. But Jim Carrey's acting really fucking nailed The Grinch. And it like was really funny to watch. The story, yeah, it's bad. It's a bad movie, but I enjoy it. The Cat in the Hat one, that is inexcusably bad on all metrics, and I'm disgusted with my past self for enjoying it. That movie sucks butthole, dude. So bad it's good. I mean, there's definitely that with The Grinch, but I think most of it is just, like, it really is, what it comes down to is, for me, and the enjoyment of the Jim Carrey Grinch movie is just, it's just The Grinch. Every scene with him being like, is really funny. And every scene without him is shit. It's all bad. Every time they cut to Whoville, I'm like, fuck off! Bring back the green guy! I yell it in the theater. No one's playing that in the theater. Anyways, plot.
I did. I just returned to the monastery.
What happened with the proposal?
As soon as I informed him of the suitor's unsavory tendencies, he rejected the proposal
As soon as I informed him that the suitor hired literal mercenaries to kill my classmates and kidnap me, yeah, I imagine that marriage won't be going through. It's burning to death in that suit. Yes, oh my god, yeah, I can't imagine.
Were we to form ties with such an individual,
that was also impressive.
Regardless of the weighty dowry offered.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad it all worked out.
You and me both. My father also insisted I take this.
I'm not surprised to hear that either. Yo, another hero's relic. We're really collecting a lot of these.
This is the magic lance Lewin, which has been passed down for generations within my family.
We're gathering these like candy.
My father and siblings have no way of using it, since they bear no crest. Father told me I should take it, and use it to protect myself with. He said it's far better used protecting his daughter than gathering dust.
Sure do love relics.
That's so sweet. Your father really does mean well, Ingrid.
He's unendingly stubborn, but I am proud of who he is. Dorothea, Professor, I want to thank you.
Oh, it was important that we help you.
It really was quite exciting, too. So, you know, don't worry about it. I could never hand over my lovely Ingrid to some jerk who only wants her for her crest.
Oh, do I belong to you now, rather than to myself?
Neat-o. Alright, we got Lewin. That's probably going straight to Ingrid. She does have that crest that matches it. Oh, wait, who did what with her hair? I missed it. Slightly held it. She might have just like held up her hand. They have like these. Some of the animations are a little. He's chewing and twirling or something. Yeah. Listen, everything she does is unbearable. I'm telling you. Dorothea's existence is. This is a bit that's gonna go on through the whole playthrough. So any Dorothea enjoyers, I'm sorry, but also. No, I am sorry. I would like to formally apologize to any Dorothea enjoyers. I'm sorry that your favorite character is a pile of shit. Anyway. Hair it moved. Interesting. Yeah, I missed that. My brain kind of glazes over whenever I see Dorothea. It's like filled, everything turns red. It's weird. Diarrhea. It does. It sounds. Coincidence? I think not. Okay. Who's all? Okay. Before I do anything else, I wanna. Nope, I can't actually. I'm stuck in this. Okay, that's fine. Wait. Yes. Yes. I want to switch him. I can't do that here. Okay, I just gotta remember to do that. Bringand. You're good on axes, yeah. Oops. Okay. What's weird hair guy doing? He's learning. Our level is true. Wumbo is like the if I had like the whole, you know, that whole angel devil on your shoulders, I got Wumbo over here and I got Jeff over here, and then Starbane's like back here making some kind of sexual reference. Alright, Ingrid. Making love with Buzz. Let's just give you more lance power. What's weird hair guy learning? Right now he is learning magic and writing, I think? For the... No, magic and lances. Although... Shouldn't it be writing? Well, if you want to do the dragon thing, we would probably want to replace both of these. Like, the dragon classes focus on axes and flying. If we want to do, if you're really committed to this dragon thing. But again, don't forget, there is the mystery thing that's happening next month. So if I'm gonna keep him with this for now, just because I don't want to like pivot too often, because then you kind of like fall off. But if next in-game month, you decide that you don't want to do the mystery thing, once you learn what it is, if you decide I'd still rather do the dragon thing, then we'll switch focus to axes and flying. Let's see. Let's give Felix some sword points. Actually, I should continue doing this magic thing. Damn it, Felix. You could have tried a little harder. To-do. Just keep leveling up them axes. Let's get that secret skill. Substitute. Anyways, it's a good thing to have. Yeah, that's the thing, right? I love, because every unit, even units that don't like specialize in magic, every unit has their own unique selection of magic that they naturally learn when you train them in the magic skills. But not every class can use magic. So for example, with like let's say Dimitri, right? His main class is like a lance physical class. You can teach him magic. You can teach him, like, I think he learns like lightning magic, but he can't use it if you're using like his preferred class, which sucks. I hate that. I personally think if you're gonna have each character have their own unique magic list, right? Like a list of spells that they uniquely learn, then I think every master class should at the very least be able to use limited magic. Like maybe the trade-off is that, like, if it's not specifically a magic class, maybe limit the amount of times they can use magic. Like for example, like so for example, let's go through these. Like, these are the master classes, right? Let's say, so Mortal Savant is a sword wielding class that can use magic, right? So let's say, this is how I think it should be balanced. Again, not a game designer. I don't know how, like, this would actually balance, but this is how I feel like it should work so it's satisfying, right? So Mortal Savant naturally can use magic. So I think if you're in the Mortal Savant class, you should be able to use your magic equal to the amount of uses they have normally, right? So basically your magic is unaffected. If, say, you're a Wyvern Lord, right? I think you should still be allowed to use any spells that the character has learned, but maybe have it so that the amount of uses for that magic, so the durability of the magic is like cut in fourth, right? So if it naturally has like 12, or let's say it naturally has 20 uses, right? The particular spell has 20 uses, make it 4 uses, right? Like really limit it, but don't make it completely unusable, right? Like I do get really heavily limiting magic on really powerful classes, but don't have them, I just don't get it. It just seems like such a waste. And again, for all I know, that would completely break the game wide open. I don't know. But it's so unsatisfying to have a character like Dimitri or Dedue or Ingrid, who, like, you know, Ingrid gets to her Falcon Rider, which is her like preferred class, but then if you bothered to put any points in magic, she gets really cool ice spells that she cannot use and never can. It sucks. Yeah, I hate it. Bernie too. Bernie gets some ice. But her preferred class is the Bow Knight, which cannot use magic. It really limits like which units are satisfying to use. Anyways, that's my Fire Emblem rant for the day. Let's give you some more offensive spells. Magic on her arrows, that would be awesome! That would, yeah, like maybe, okay, here's a second idea, second pitch, right? Maybe if you train if you train Reason, right, the magic stat, the dark magic stat, in a unit, and have them switch to a class that can't use magic, maybe have the learned magic sort of change into a particular combat art that they use with their weapon, right? So for example, if Felix, I think Felix learns Thunder, right? So if he's a class that can use magic, he's just able to use Thunder, right? Normally. But if he changes to a class that can't use magic, like a Swordmaster is a good one, then instead of Thunder changes to Thunder Slash, right? It just, I don't know, I just hate, like, how it's like this whole section of magic just becomes completely unusable by certain classes. Anyways, now I'm really done with this ramble. Okay, moving on. Group tasks. Good. Like that.
Professor.
It does, right? I believe I am better suited to healing than to fighting. Rather than train with traditional weapons, then I think it best for me to focus on my faith. I guess... No, I think you need to keep training Lance. Put this bozo on Axe. She's a magic user, so I don't need her on Axe.